Dear students, today we are going to study the total revenue, marginal revenue and its relations with the elasticity. Total revenue. The total income to a firm or industry is known as total revenue. How a firm gets total revenue? By selling its products. So the total quantity of output it produced multiplied with the price, that is total revenue. If price elasticity equals to 1, the change in price will cause equal change in that is its quantity. So price elasticity is less than 1 means quantity demanded rises by less than 1% when the price falls by 1%. So what is the relationship between marginal revenue and elasticity? The relationship denoting marginal revenue and elasticity, the equation is P into 1 minus 1 by E. E means elasticity. Let's check when elasticity is infinity, what will happen to this equation? So MR is equal to P into 1 minus 1 by infinitive. 1 minus 1 by infinitive. 1 by infinitive, that is equal to 0. 1 by 10, that is equal to 0. So 1 minus 1 by infinitive is 0. So P into 1 is equal to P. When elasticity is infinitive, the MR will be equal to its price. Then when elasticity is equal to 1, what will happen? MR is equal to P into 1 minus 1 by E. Here E is 1 because elasticity is unitary elasticity. So 1 by 1 is equal to 1. Then 1 minus 1, 0. So price into 0, 0. MR will be 0. When elasticity is equal to 1, marginal revenue will be always 0. Then elasticity is greater than 1. What will happen? Greater than 1. So the value will be greater than 1. MR is equal to P into 1 minus 1 by 4. Here 4 is a value for elasticity. So P into 2 by 4. So we will get a positive figure here. When elasticity is greater than 1, marginal revenue will be positive. Then when elasticity is less than 1, marginal revenue will be negative value. That is, if elasticity is 0.5, here applying into the equation P into 1 minus 1 by E, elasticity is 0.5. So 1 by 0.5 is equal to, we will get 2. So 1 minus 2, that is elasticity is equal to P minus 2P. So value is negative. Okay, the value of P is negative. Here AR, TR, MR and price elasticity of demand. TR is equal to P into Q, price into quantity. If demand is linear, total revenue will be initially slopes upwards, reaches as maximum, then starts declining. That's clear in the graph. Total revenue is given in the below diagram. Then OY is rupees, OX axis denoting quantity, then TR is total revenue curve. In the upper portion of the graph shows average revenue and marginal revenue. When marginal revenue is equal to 0, total revenue reaches maximum. AR is, elasticity is equal to 1. So this relationship is there. Then income elasticity of demand. What is meant by income elasticity of demand? The responsiveness of demand to change in price. Change in income, that is income elasticity. Price elasticity means responsiveness demand to change in price. Income elasticity means responsiveness of demand to change in income. So EY is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in income. So the equation is delta Q by Q divided by delta Y by Y. Then as usually we do the rearrangement to the equation, that is delta Q by Q into reciprocal of delta Y by Y, that is Y divided by delta Y. So we will get Y by Q into delta Q by delta Y. This is the income elasticity equation. Income elasticity equation is Y by Q into delta Q by delta Y. Then income elasticity of demand, then when elasticity is greater than 1, income elastic. When elasticity less than 1, income inelastic. When income elasticity is equal to 1, unitary elastic. Income elasticity 0, perfectly inelastic. For normal goods, consumption income increases in response to income. That is positive income elasticities. Luxury goods, a normal good with the income elasticity is greater than 1. So necessity, a normal good with the income elasticity between 0 and 1. As income increases, the demand for necessity increases less than proportionately. Then inferior goods consumption decreases in response to rise in income, having negative income elasticity. All inferior goods are necessities, so elasticity will be less than 1. ഇൻകം ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റിയുടെ കോഎഫിഷ്യൻസ് ആണ് ഇവിടെ കാണിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഇൻകം ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 1 എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇൻകം ഇലാസ്റ്റിക് എന്ന് പറയാം. ലെസ് ദാൻ 1 എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇൻകം ഇൻഎലാസ്റ്റിക് ആണ്. ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി ഈക്വൽ ടു 1 യൂണിറ്ററി ഇലാസ്റ്റിക് ആണ്. ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി ഈക്വൽ ടു 0 പെർഫെക്റ്റ്ലി ഇൻഎലാസ്റ്റിക് ആണ്. ഈ 4 ടേംസാണ് നമ്മളുടെ ഇൻകം ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റിയുടെ കോഎഫിഷ്യൻസ് ആയിട്ട് പഠിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ നോർമൽ ഗുഡ്സ് ആണെങ്കിൽ, അതായത് ഇൻകം കൂടുമ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ കൺസംഷൻ കുറയുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ലക്ഷറി ഗുഡ്സ് ആണെങ്കിൽ നോർമൽ ഗുഡാണ്, ഇൻകം കൂടുമ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ കൺസംഷൻ കൂടും, അപ്പോൾ ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 1 ആയിരിക്കും. നെസസിറ്റി ഐറ്റംസ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി 0-നും 1-നും ഇടയ്ക്കാണ്. അതായത് ഇൻകം കൂടുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് ഈ ഐറ്റംസിനുള്ള ഡിമാൻഡ് കൂടുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ ലെസ് ദാൻ പ്രൊപ്പോർഷനേറ്റ്ലി ആണ് കൂടുന്നത്. ദെൻ ഇൻഫീരിയർ ഗുഡ്സ് ആണെങ്കിൽ ഇൻകം കൂടുമ്പോൾ കൺസംഷൻ കുറയും, ഇപ്പോൾ നെഗറ്റീവ് ഇൻകം ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റിയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് നന്നായി പഠിച്ചിരിക്കുക കേട്ടോ. ദെൻ ക്രോസ് ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി ഓഫ് ഡിമാൻഡ്. ക്രോസ് ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ദറ്റ് ഈസ് പെർസെൻറ്റേജ് ചേഞ്ച് ഇൻ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി ഡിമാൻഡഡ് ഓഫ് വൺ കമ്മോഡിറ്റി ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ പെർസെൻറ്റേജ് ചേഞ്ച് ഇൻ ദ പ്രൈസ് ഓഫ് റിലേറ്റഡ് കമ്മോഡിറ്റി. ഒരു കമ്മോഡിറ്റിയുടെ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റിയിൽ ചേഞ്ച് വരുന്നത് വേറൊരു കമ്മോഡിറ്റിയുടെ പ്രൈസിൽ ചേഞ്ച് വന്നത് കൊണ്ടാണ്. അതിനെയാണ് ക്രോസ് ഇലാസ്റ്റിസിറ്റി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇ എക്സ് വൈ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു ഡെൽറ്റ ക്യു എക്സ് ബൈ ക്യു എക്സ് ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ ഡെൽറ്റ പി വൈ ബൈ പി വൈ. ദെൻ നമുക്കിത് ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ സാധാരണ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ റീഅറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുക. ഡെൽറ്റ ക്യു എക്സ് ബൈ ക്യു എക്സ് ഇൻറ്റു പി വൈ ബൈ ഡെൽറ്റ പി വൈ, ദറ്റ് ഈസ് പി വൈ by qx into delta qx by delta py. That is the value varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. Please note that cross elasticity value vary from minus infinity to plus infinity. Then it is cross elasticity will be negative for complementary commodities and it will be positive for substitute goods, 0 for unrelated commodities. Then complementary goods, goods consumed together, that is known as complementary goods. So car and petrol, then bread and butter, these are the example for complementary goods. Then again these complementary commodities can be two types: discretionary complementary goods and non-discretionary complementary goods. Discretionary means that can be either consumed independently or consumed together, so we can call this as discretionary complements. Then non-discretionary means it is only consumed together, no option for consuming independently. Then substitute goods means negative, that can easily replace. Then positive cross elasticity. Cross elasticity for substitute goods are positive. Then let's check what are the uses or importance of price elasticity of demand. Then economic analysis, and it is used for economic analysis and in the formulation of economic policies. Then there are some important uses for price elasticity of demand. First one, it is used for analyzing the impact of price changes. Every seller must know the effect of his price change. Then monopoly price, that is price demand is inelastic, total profit increased by fixing high price. So under monopoly price, the elasticity is inelastic goods can be priced high. Then B, that is prices of joint products. Cost of production of each commodity cannot be estimated separately. Then products having inelastic demand is priced higher, whereas the products having an elastic demand is priced lower. Then it is used for government policies and analyzing the government policies. That is, elasticity concept is useful in the formulation of government policies. That is tax revenue. While formulating tax revenue, the imposition of tax on a commodity will result in increase in its price. So more tax revenue, to get more tax revenue, we are imposing high price. So that is effective for the inelastic demand commodities. Then protection, government needs to give protection for the smaller industries. So government is based on the concept of elasticity of demand. Elastic demand, the industry will face hard to face foreign competition. Then C, public utilities. Elasticities allows the government to decide the public utility industries. Inelastic demand must declared as public utility and regulated by the government. Then other uses, higher income to the farmers. The government can raise the income of farmers by raising its prices. Inelastic demand of agricultural products through buffer stock operations. Through buffer stock operation, government can claim high income to the farmers. Then it is used for explaining the paradox of plenty. Paradox of plenty means it is a situation where rich harvest brings smaller revenue to the farmers. Because the product is available more, the price will be less. If demand is elastic, increase in supply result in fall in price leads to an increase in demand. If demand is inelastic, income declines. Fourth one, changes in wages. Elastic demand for laborers, trade unions can't raise the demand. Then export earnings. Economic policies directed to increasing exports must also take account of elasticity of demand. Then last one, balance of payment deficit. A nation faced with a deficit in its balance of payment will change the exchange rate by devaluation. What is meant by devaluation? It is an official reduction in the value of home currency in terms of foreign currency. That is known as devaluation. Then elasticity and slope. Slope measures the steepness of any curve. How we get the slope? That is lower part divided by upper part. Slope is equal to delta P by delta Q. Then P on y-axis and Q on x-axis. Delta means change. Change in price divided by change in quantity. Slope is vertical change by horizontal change, or lower part by upper part. Elasticity of demand is equal to P by Q into 1 by slope. So steeper the curve, less elastic. Slope will be larger. Flatter the curve, it will be more elastic, and smaller will be the slope. Then vertical curve, slope infinite, elasticity equal to 0. Horizontal curve, slope will be 0, elasticity infinitive. Then elasticity is inversely related to the slope. These are with the relationship between MR, TR and elasticity. Okay, thank you.